Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 185. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. Finally, the E3 not E3 stuff is over, so should be able to keep this one under 3 hours. I hope. If we somehow manage to get there on this one, I think we should quit. Um, what's going on? How we are we thriving or are we surviving?
Definitely surviving.
Surviving, hardly working.
Surviving.
Like working.
I called out last week for one day.
Nice.
I wonder what it would be like if I called out while I'm up here.
Great.
You take
You're gonna be like,
advantage
I
of
hate
this.
myself.
Oops. Yeah. I'm so ready to be back. I'm so ready to get out of this place. I've had my fill, I think.
It would be
For
funny
a
for you to
lifetime.
call out though.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, I tried out the this hotel has like a pool and a hot tub and a sauna and everything. I tried that out. It's pretty nice. I think if I keep coming back here, I'm definitely gonna be coming back to this hotel because that's nice. None of the other places I've stayed at have that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And you will have to go back.
Yeah. Also,
Well,
apparently,
working.
tornado season ended in the south, but tornado season just started up here because that's how the weather works up
Great.
here. So yeah, it had a tornado watch late last week. Luckily went all north of us, but there were like 5 tornadoes like an hour or two north of here, so that was cool. And we're in
Oh, lovely.
a slight risk of more tornadoes tonight and tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes.
Sounds so much fun.
Yeah, it's the spice of life, really. Um, okay, so starting off, Switch lifetime unit sales are only behind the PS2 by 1.41 million as of last month. So,
Isn't this in just the US?
yes,
It might be.
US only. Total, I don't know. Good question. Um,
It's gonna be
it's
close.
only
That Zelda Switch is gonna help. For
yeah,
sure, though.
and also the fact that there's still like another basically year left of the regular Switch, and there's a bunch of games coming out. The new Zelda is probably what's gonna do it.
It's at
Yeah.
least gonna help.
The Zelda Switch is gonna help, and the game itself is gonna help. Even if people don't buy the Zelda Switch, they'll buy the game. And if they don't have a console, they're gonna buy the Switch for it.
Or people will just buy another Switch.
Not me
Or both.
personally.
So it looks like still overall, at least as of May, still about 17 million units worldwide behind,
That's what their
depending
new
on who you
number, right?
ask. With the new PS2 number,
The yeah, the 160 mil.
no, that puts it closer to like 19 million. I mean, eh, I don't know. I mean,
Splitting hairs at that point.
yeah. Also, it's not like this. I don't know. Personally, it's kind of a whole bunch of who cares because, like, obviously, it's not like I don't know, just different eras. Like, of course, something's gonna outsell a PS2 eventually because now
Gaming as a whole is just getting bigger.
yeah, everybody likes
Right.
gaming now. It's not for nerds and cucks. It's for everybody. So
The PS2 was a product of its era. It, cheap DVD player that could also play games. Like it was it was going to be the best option on the market.
yeah. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, it looks like it's at least gonna overtop U.S. sales. We'll see about worldwide, but
Mhm.
Minecraft's getting a native version for the PlayStation 5. Bro, ray tracing on PS5, is that gonna be a thing?
I don't know if
That
it
would
will
be
have
really cool. That would be cool.
ray tracing, but it will at least fix some issues.
Hmm.
Probably. There was a ray tracing patch that got leaked, but then Microsoft was like, that was actually nothing. But like it was in an update and it worked.
Just download shaders, honestly.
But you
I
can't
mean,
download shaders on console.
that's probably what it's gonna be though. Is just shaders, but
Well,
on console. I mean, because how else do you sell Minecraft on a system that can already play it? You know.
If you own the PS4 version of Minecraft on your PS5, you'll be able to access and test this early version by going into the
That's pretty
preview
cool.
options. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
See if it's
Um,
worth buying Minecraft another time.
they're actually
I don't know if
also
the
like hoping people do it because they want people to test it out and find bugs so they can
Mhm.
fix them.
that's how
why
Minecraft
pay
beta test. They
why
said
pay
to
Yeah.
get
bug
out of there really
testers
quick.
when you can just have people that already own the game play it for you? Because who's gonna know more than the people that are doing the beta test anyways, or the beta, the beta versions?
Right.
Because realistically, they're the ones doing, the most playing on it.
Currently, let's see. Currently, it's just increased render distance to 36 chunks, up from 28 chunks, and also new PS5 button prompts. Hopefully, they add ray tracing and 120 FPS support before release, but
That'd be cool.
no guarantees.
Cross your fingers, I guess.
I hope.
Yeah. Also, load time is gonna go crazy.
Right? But it's still Bedrock, so who cares?
Well,
I set one of my coworkers off
pretty
on a
soon
Bedrock rant
everything's
today.
gonna be Bedrock. So
Yeah, true.
Microsoft was talking about just getting rid of Java.
They
We
can't
We don't want to
get rid
have to
of
support it
Java.
anymore.
Obviously not, but
That's the last time I looked, it was like 50-50. And Bedrock's on everything, Java's only on PC. So that would be really double.
Yeah.
They just don't like
Yeah.
Java because they can't sell Minecraft marketplace junk because you can just download mods.
Yeah, you can't sell mine coins. That term makes me
Dude,
want to
I was
barf.
looking into that for one of the videos I'm working on, and I'm like, what the hell are these prices? Man, what was it? I was looking. Uh, like they don't even have the prices on the site, right? They're just like, here's mine coins. What did I know I wrote it down somewhere. Damn, how much did I?
The
Okay,
cheapest,
the Disney Minecraft collab set is $7.99 plus tax. Because it is 1,340 coins, but there's no way to buy just $7.99 worth of coins.
no.
The mine coins, the
You said
ones that you can buy
You said
shit on
800
Bedrock.
coins. Yeah,
No,
they're the coins you
it's
can buy on Bedrock.
1340. It's $8.
Okay, yeah, you're
USD.
correct. I heard 7.99, and I was like, no, you can just buy the 5. Oh well, I guess that's in pounds. It's different.
They're making you pay for like plug-in maps
Yeah,
and free
Yeah, they're
servers
making you pay
around.
for all the stuff that used to be free. This reeks of Microsoft.
So
It
true.
Yep.
stinks.
mine coins have been around since I don't remember. I know it's been a long time.
I mean, Microsoft's owned Minecraft for a long time at this point.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
Yeah.
it's whenever they introduced Minecraft Marketplace,
Yeah.
I think
As
I
long
want to
as
say
they
that's
which
leave
was okay.
Java
It's
untouched.
been it's been 7 years since the Minecraft Marketplace was introduced.
And when did Microsoft buy
and
Mojang?
was that 2015?
No, it wasn't 2015.
No, dude, it couldn't have been when we
It
were
was,
in high
it was
school.
after that.
I was gonna
It
say
was,
we're old,
yeah,
but we're
'cause
not
it was
that
like
old.
I want
Microsoft
to say like
2014 is when
2019.
Microsoft spent 2.5 billion to acquire Mojang.
Okay,
No,
I was
dude, we
close.
are that
I was
old.
close. I was
There's
close.
no
Oh
way,
man, we're
I looked it
washed.
up. It,
That,
bro.
that's honestly impressive. I didn't honestly think it was that old.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
You know,
I was thinking like 2018, 2019 type.
climbing out my window sounds pretty good right about now.
Parents like,
Damn.
I
I
wonder
feel
how
like
big of a splat I'll make.
Yeah, I wonder if a fall from
How
this
many
height could
stories
kill
up are
me.
you?
so. I think
Well,
it's just Bedrock, like the big changes you think of in Minecraft. Microsoft uh, bought them came way later than when they actually bought them.
yeah, true. It took a while. It wasn't gonna change instantly. Nothing ever does.
Right.
Let's see. From Christopher Dring. Across Europe, game sales for May are down 17% compared with the same period last year. This is mostly due to the fact that Zelda came out last year. To put it in context, Zelda in May 2023 sold more than the entire top 10 in May 2024. Damn.
That's
Well, was there
insane.
anything in May this year though? Like, yeah, sure, Zelda outsold
Uh,
May this year, but like, was there anything
Paper
in
Mario.
May?
Hey,
Paper Mario.
Yeah, shocker. It outsold
as
Paper
someone
Mario.
who's played a lot of RPGs, because that's what this year's been stacked on, I don't think one actually came out in May.
Paper Mario.
Well, yeah, Paper Mario release, but like it's not new.
That's a
That's not
remake of a
new.
game that people would rather emulate.
Yes,
Oh, that hurt. I don't.
that's it. That's the only game that's been released.
Destiny, Woo,
Even Destiny fans
DLC,
hate
DLC,
Destiny.
DLC.
Yeah,
Wait,
Destiny sucks.
wait. What
I
released in
played the
May?
hell out
All
of the
these are
game.
June releases. What actually released in May? Hades 2 released in May. Okay, I found something. But that's not gonna sell to general public.
Games in May 2024. Oh, dude, Endless Ocean Luminous.
Oh, good. I forgot.
Good, good, good. That yes.
That's gonna do it.
There's your big seller right there.
Ghost of
Director's
Tsushima
cut
came on
for
PC.
yeah, PC.
Yeah,
Multiverses
it
came
was
back
ported.
out.
It was just a bunch of small games for May though. Doesn't look like there's not one like
There's no showstopper for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, the biggest release is Paper Mario, and even that's just like a
It-
remaster thing. So
Yeah,
See,
there's
this month had Elden Ring, which a lot of people bought, and Luigi's Mansion 2 is, but that's not really showstopper since it's not.
What about
Well,
Elden Ring?
kinda, but
For
it's
June, probably, because
yeah,
the DLC came out on the
exactly.
20th.
That's what I was talking about. But it's not. It only sells to people who already have it and aren't little bitches.
Yeah.
amazing.
Because I've seen so many people complaining it's too
I'm playing it
hard.
right now. It's
What do
not
you
too
think
hard.
you're
It's awesome.
playing?
It's just as it's intended to be. be.
Nintendo won't reveal the new Mario and Luigi developer, but they say that original staff are involved. Do they mean original as in like OG developers, or do they mean original as in like
Yeah,
Alpha
Alpha
new
Dream.
developers? Okay. I guess that's a good thing.
No, Alpha Dream is about. Or I guess the people they hired after.
Okay. Where were we? Alpha Dream? Do we know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for the new Mario and Luigi?
That
Okay,
makes sense though.
maybe third time's the charm. We'll stay stable here. This is really why I'm ready to be back. This recording like this sucks. But hey, we got to make the content.
Yeah, you're back next week, right?
Yeah, I fly home Saturday. So next show should be back to normal. Okay. So third time, Alpha Dream. Good, yes?
Yes, at least who they brought, apparently. I did want to talk about this. I've seen a lot of people complaining that Nintendo won't reveal developers. They'll wait till the game's out because they did this for uh, Princess Peach did it. I think another code may have done it.
It is kind of a meme that Princess Peach did it, considering it was very obvious that it was a good field game.
I generally think it's just, and we've kind of seen this in the past, but so for the longest time, Nintendo just had, what are they? NDI, Nintendo Development Numbered.
Yeah.
They don't want people to be like with Microsoft or Sony. Let's go with Sony because that's way easier. People are like, oh, look, it's made by Insomniac. It's made by Santa Monica. It's made by this. They buy it based on the studio. Nintendo just wants you to buy it because it says Nintendo made.
Yeah,
That's
that
fair.
that makes sense.
I can't really blame them for it. I mean, it does make me excited whenever I see the Nintendo brand on something.
They've also got a lot of younger devs, and I think they're trying to keep them from just getting shit
Yeah, they want
on.
to give them a chance to shine without being judged on their like first product.
My take is that Nintendo's just like Disney, and they don't want you to know that they actually have to develop games. They want to make you think that they just do some magical hoo-ha behind the scenes and then come out afterwards. Like
Yeah.
they don't want to tell you anything. They just want to be like it's
Naturally.
it's a theme park
I
and
mean,
it's all the happiest place on earth.
it is actually interesting that you mentioned that, because it feels like, um, especially with Tiana's, right? Disney's actually been kind of showing behind the scenes stuff for it, which apparently they used to do at some point way back when, like on the Disney Channel. You know, not Disney Channel, but like the Disney Channel, like,
Right.
you know, classic. Because they had Imagineer this or whatever, and now they're doing that again. With whatever it's called on YouTube. I haven't actually seen it because I didn't want spoilers for the ride. But it feels like Nintendo is sticking with that. Don't look behind the curtain. You don't need to know what's going on. And Disney's kind of moving away from that because Universal is showing them up by doing that. They're like, hey, look at what we're doing. And Disney went, no, 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 that's our gimmick.
Right.
But Nintendo doesn't feel that pressure because they just do their own thing.
Well, because they're a video game company for kids.
True.
And here we are. I have to
Oh,
remind
they're
myself
not a
of that.
video game company. They're a toy company.
No, they're not. Not anymore.
True, I
Uh,
don't think they've called themselves a toy company in a long time.
Um, let's see. Square Enix CEO switches to a more cautious approach to generative AI use. Good. AI sucks, dude.
I don't feel like
Like
taking over.
like I don't know. It feels like the newest iteration of like the when when a new meme comes out and it becomes really popular and it's really funny, and then companies start using it, and then it's like, oh well, this sucks. That's kind of like that. AI was cool when everybody was making photos of it, and now just every company won't shut up about AI,
Hmm.
and oftentimes it sucks. It's not even good what they're doing.
No, it's definitely not good what they're doing. I
I
don't.
think
I don't.
sometimes it's pretty cool, but it's not as good as just putting in the work.
Yeah.
I'd
Like
rather
it can
see
be
the
a really
work.
clever idea, and sometimes it can make it easier for those ideas to like get seen by more people. But I don't. I mean,
Also, like every company says they're just like making their own AI, but really, all of a sudden someone
right,
will be using it and it just prints out an error, and they're like, "Oh, this is just fucking Chat GPT. You just licensed Chat GPT. This isn't even like you didn't do anything. You just bought
right.
Chat GPT. Cool.
Why? I mean, why make your own when you can just borrow, everyone else's?
You know what? Not wrong.
You made this? I
I
made
made
this.
this. Classic.
Yeah. And all right. I can't. I dude. It's been so long since we've gotten to Collector's Corner in under like 90 minutes. This almost feels
Yeah.
wrong. 20 minutes in, and we're at Collector's Corner. What's going on?
How in the world?
I
Don't
know,
worry, I'll
right?
slow it down, maybe.
Please don't. All right. Spin the wheel. Is Cameron gonna be first this week?
Better not
No, no, no.
And no, he's not. Kyle, you're up.
be.
Kyle's not last.
Let's go,
Wait, it's
Cal.
me. Hold up. Wait, shit. Somebody else go. Hold up. I'm trying to fight something.
Kyle's not
Bro,
ready.
Kyle's literally playing a
I'm
video game
really
right
not.
now.
Bro,
Y'all,
bro, really, Kyle? Really,
y'all caught
Kyle?
me,
I've
bro.
never done nothing like this.
Okay, Colton.
Me,
All right, I'm
Cooper,
up
you have no
next. I
excuse.
spun the
Whenever
wheel
you do it,
again.
you just shut up. Cooper, you have no excuse. Whenever you do it, you just shut up and stop talking. Whenever I do
Wiz?
it, I'm at least listening and engaging in the conversation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but you're literally playing a video game at the start of it, so
Yeah.
whatever. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go. You'll
What?
go second.
but it's a
Uh,
video game that I'm about to talk about.
20
okay.
episodes in, and I have not gotten a single time.
Sounds like a skill issue to me,
Skill
pilot.
issue.
Sounds correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
See, we just
so
edit the wheel to make it look like you're on there. But
um, so I know I already posted everything in the Discord already, but I did a bunch of game hunting over the weekend. I went to a half price books. So that was the first time I've been to one of those stores. I went to couple local places around here. I went to a GameStop inside a mall that was like a liminal space. It was so creepy. I walked in
Ooh.
and it was like a long hallway, and at the end of the hallway, it spat you out at one end of the mall, and like the hallway itself pointed directly at a store that was in the corner, and the store was like a kids clothing and dress store. So there were a bunch of like kid mannequins in like dresses. Uh, And yeah, I
Kinda
freaked
creepy.
out. Like it's a super long hallway that's like beige and brick floor, and it's long enough to where like you ever been in a hallway that's so long when you first get there, it feels like it's getting longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those, and then at the end is a bunch of freaking schizophrenia based kid mannequin dress things. Maybe it's Resident Evil 8 that did this to me. I don't know. But that freaked me out. Anyway, I finally worked up the courage to walk down the hallway. Turns out it's just a mall. It's not a liminal space. Um, Went to the GameStop there, and that's where I found the thing I'm proud of. But I'll save that for last. So half price books. I got the Donkey Kong Supercharger, not the black suit one, but the yellow suit one. They had that.
The
I
Wii
got
one.
Wii U. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Um,
Wii one was on was the dark ones.
Gotcha.
That one was available on its own though.
Yeah.
Well, with the vehicle, but you said you got that for what, $12.50?
Yeah.
That's not a bad deal at all.
No. I got golf on the Game Boy. I got Codename Steam for the 3DS for $4. I got Mozaport. Oh no, actually less than $4 because a lot of the places I went to had that 10% off
Deals.
thing. And I use games,
They're
so a
like,
little bit
we
less
don't
than
have
that.
we don't have anyone coming here because it's summer and they're all in Florida.
Yeah. I got Forza Motorsport 4 for the 360 for like $8. I got Sonic's Genesis Collection for 360 for $9. I got Borderlands the pre-sequel for 360 for like $4 probably. I got Lego Marvel Avengers and Lego Jurassic World both on Wii U for like $7 pop.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna turn my camera on for this to see if it lasts. I might turn it back off really quick, but this is the cool thing I got. I got the
Oh,
Zelda
very jealous.
2DS. Now
Nice.
I'm gonna turn the camera back off so I don't bomb my bandwidth. But yeah, can you believe I found that in a GameStop for I think 60% of what going rate is for that thing? I found a
Come
good
on.
deal at GameStop. Going rate for that console loose is about 150 bucks. I found it for 100 flat.
I'm very
Um,
jealous.
I can't remember the last time I ever went into a GameStop ever and found a deal. Like an
Of
actual
any
good
kind.
deal. Yeah. And I couldn't believe it when I walked in. I was like, oh my God, fucking finally. Let's go. Because I was not about to spend like $150 for this thing. But 100 is about as much as I'll do. So I took it. It's in great condition. There's a couple small scuffs, but what the? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Are we all
Uh,
here?
yeah, I think so. Who
Yeah.
who left and
I
joined?
think we're good. I don't know.
Weird.
We didn't.
Anyway, it's got a couple small scuffs on it, but I don't have anything up here to clean it with, so I don't know if that's going to actually stay or not. Either way, it's a great deal for the money. There's no damage or anything. It is missing the stylus, and it's not missing the stylus. It has like a generic one in there that fits, but it's not the right one. And I was super worried I wouldn't be able to find that because it's specifically the brown colored stylus for the Zelda edition. And I was like, there's no way someone's going to be selling that. But there's someone that is selling it. They make like new ones, specifically in that color. So I ordered some. I had to buy a 4-pack because it's the only one they sell, but it was still only like $6 to buy that.
So not the official stylus, but at least it looks cracked in the.
I mean, you won't be able to tell the difference. It's
Yeah.
just like OEM plus. Same molds. It's not like one
Right.
of those like third party ones where it's like ridged and stuff. Like you can tell it's fake. So yeah, I'll have the matching one for there when I get home. Thank God, because they're the only person selling it. Nobody else makes that stylus. That's like way too niche. It works great. I've been playing on it a lot. I've played
Nice.
Pokemon White on it and New Super Mario Bros. 2. I beat the 5th gym and got through Chargestone Cave. I'm about to do the tower before the 6th gym. And then in Super Mario Bros. 2, I just unlocked both of the secret worlds, so about to play through those. Looks great. I'm super excited about it. Best find of the trip up here for sure. Also, once I found that, I was like, okay, I'm done. No more money. That's it.
You're like, no more.
Yeah. Basically, that was like the last place to go though. Anyway, so I felt really bad for the guy in the GameStop because he was like, they all force the employees to be like, do you want a warranty? Do you want a pro membership? Blah blah blah. And I was like, no, you guys don't. They're like, that deal sucks, basically. And
Yeah.
he looked at my account because I gave him my phone number, and he was like, yeah, it's like, man, you saved like $300 in the past with it. And I was like, yeah, I had that account for a fucking decade, and all I saved was $300, and I got rid of that account when you guys stopped selling things that I cared about. And then he was like, oh. And I had to be like, nothing personal against you, dog. Like, I know you're forced to say this, so like, I'm not trying to be rude, but stop.
But
I'm
like,
not buying it again. I'm just not. It sucks. This
but
place
also
sucks.
like
I don't even know why I came here. I'm glad you guys had this 2DS, but
to
GameStop
make it
sucks.
worthwhile.
Yeah.
But dude, it's like you because back then it was it was $15. So over a decade, you were spending 150, and you only saved double that.
And yeah, now they give you $5 every month,
Okay, but
but
like that
you
Cool.
have
that's
to
cool,
find
but
something.
you
Yeah,
have to find something
exactly.
that's not worth $5. Like, because you
And
can't.
like they're always running a sale, but the sale is always like, oh, you can get 4 games that are $5 or less for $10. They don't have 4 games for $5
And
or less
everything's
in that store.
$6.
They don't. Yeah, and then they have another one that's like 4 for $20 on $10 or less games, and they don't even have any of those.
The only sale
No, they
that you
had
can
one.
actually
It
get,
was it was DS Lego Indiana Jones game only.
Great.
That's all they had.
the only one of those sales that you can actually get anything on is when they're running like the buy two at least $20 and get one free.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, really successful game hunting trip. 2DS is actually surprisingly comfortable to use. I kind of like using it a lot. It's really weird though. This device is certainly one of the devices of all time that Nintendo's ever made.
Still looks like a door wedge.
Yep, but a comfortable door wedge, ergonomic door wedge, I'd say.
Plus, now
Um,
you have a travel DS.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that's the one I'd travel with. I think I'd rather just still travel with my main one, like my SNES one, because that's the one I modded and put all the games on.
I'll say DSs were kind of made for traveling anyway, so
I mean, they were all made for traveling.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the real struggle is like, well, which one do I bring? Because like the nicer the one I bring, the more games I can play, but also the more money I'm putting on the line by bringing it
That's kind of
anywhere.
me.
Naturally.
Um, but oh well. Okay, Kyle, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right.
So, I have had a pretty short week, but still like one of my most eventful in a while. Um, Obviously, Elden Ring DLC came out on the 20th. That's hype. I'm playing it right now. It's awesome.
Oh, Shadow of the Erd
Um,
Tree.
yes, it's so good. It's so much fun. The monsters in it, absolutely brutal, but very cool. There's one dude who's like basically a giant brazier, and he's just walking around, and he'll like stomp at you and kick fire halfway across the map. Um, so if you like make him mad and you can't fight him, you best be running away. Um, and then there's another thing that I just found because I haven't been able to play it as much as I would like to. Um, Not only did I not get very much time to play it so far, but then when I got the time to play it, I remembered that the last time I played this game was whenever I was trying to finish all of the different endings before the DLC came out, and I had just finished that and started a new game plus when I logged it in or like logged back on. So I had to go through and like speed run kill Moog and Radon so that I could actually go into the DLC and start exploring that. Um, so I haven't been able to do much, but I found the Brazier guy and I found another boss door that I have yet to go into. But I'm very excited to go and check out what is behind the door, because it's a very big door and it has a whole bunch of screaming person effigies on the front of it. So, you
Oh,
know,
lovely.
really gets my blood pumping. Can't lie. So that's that, and that's pretty much the only video game I've played this week. But I finally ended my like 2.5 year long search for the Call of Cthulhu core rulebooks. And I finally found them. So I now have the core rulebooks to run a game of Call of Cthulhu. And I know that I'm sounding like the biggest nerd out of all of us right now when I say this,
Hey,
but
those are
I've
fighting
been
words, bud.
itching
Yeah,
to
wait.
play Call of Cthulhu. I'm more of like a stereotypical nerd than y'all are, I feel like, because
What are you trying to say?
I don't know any of y'all that play D&D or
Are
Call
you
of
calling us
Cthulhu or
geeks?
anything, any of that.
I played D&D for a while.
Huh. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm a dork. Thank you very much. Get your shit right, dude. If you're gonna come correct.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't, I didn't mean to offend. But yeah, as a long-term fan of TTRPGs and especially of the works of H.P. Lovecraft, he's not a great dude even for the time he was raised in, but his writing speaks for itself. I'm super hype about that. That is like my big thing. Is I got, and they were marked down like the day that I went to go get them, and I just happened to run
Pog.
across them right after they restocked the shelves, and they were like for both of the two like main rule books that you need, I got it for like $75, which was huge. So I'm very happy about that. Very excited to get a group together and start playing that. Um, yeah, that's about it. As I said, I didn't have a huge week, but it was very important for me.
Hey man, that's what matters.
Yeah.
We're 2 for 2 on the big finds this week.
Yeah.
All right, who's up next? Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Cameron, you're up.
All right. So, unfortunately, I did not have my big find, which would have been the Donald Duck 90th Magic Band Plus. They still have not brought it to the parks. They're not going to bring it to the parks. If they were going to, they would have done it, by his birthday. So, I don't. It's fine. I didn't need to spend the money anyways. So I spent it on other things. Yay!
I
More
didn't need to spend
responsibility.
I didn't need to spend the money anyway. Proceeds to buy other
Spend
things
money on other
instead.
things. So I
That
bought
is the
a
natural
different Magic
response.
Band. Uh, it's one of the D100 Pooh
Nice.
Bear.
Yeah.
I was hoping it
Oh,
would
that's
drop
sweet.
in price a little bit more, but it's been 25 at Cast Connection for a couple months now. So I was like, if they lower the price, it's just gonna vanish instantly. So might as
Yeah.
well buy it. I also got Master Pen. Kind of jealous of the Disneyland one though, because it was Buzz and Jesse instead. And then the Cali River Rapids anniversary, 25th anniversary pen.
That's cool.
So
Sweet.
bought those.
I feel like every time
Obviously,
it's
I've
your
been playing
collector's
Splatoon
corner,
3.
you have like more Disney pins. You probably have like a full collection by this point.
True.
I don't know, is that wrong?
Did
I don't
Cameron
know.
freeze?
Cameron like died.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Cameron.
I didn't mean it like that, bro. I think it's
Okay,
cool that you have
I'm
more
glad
pins,
I can
Cameron.
still
Jeez.
hear you guys because I thought it was me going out again, and I
Yeah, I
was
thought it
like,
was
"Don't
my
tell me,
end.
man."
But I heard Kyle, so I was like, I don't know.
Cameron,
Dang,
bro, I didn't
Kyle.
mean to hurt your feelings.
You
Like,
burned him that hard, dude.
oh
Like,
god,
dang.
I really didn't mean to. I promise. I had no idea.
Well,
Well, all right then. Alex, are you there?
yeah,
Oh, I
but
bet they're all their internet went out. Okay, we're back. Big brain moment.
Amazing
Went to
issues.
my Wi-Fi hotspot. Also, yeah, Cameron and Alex and Chelsea lost Wi-Fi because they're in the middle of a gigantic storm. So, but they're back.
Apparently.
I'm back on a mobile hotspot. So hopefully the audio quality on the recording should be a little better from here on out too.
Yeah, we had
hi back.
lightning
I'm
right
Cooper.
when we crashed. Like I
That's
saw a flash in the window and crashed.
Bro, Cooper, you forgot the funny.
Okay, buddy.
All right. So where we left off, Cameron showed off his pens, but we hadn't got to the games yet. So we'll pick up. We'll pick up there.
All right. So this week, Alex and I played Disney Illusion Island to catch up on the DLC since they just
I
released
saw that.
the
Yeah.
mystery mono. Uh, the mystery was a lot more fun than the speedrun stuff that they released last year or whenever that was. Earlier this year, maybe. I don't know. It was not as fun. But the mystery was fun. Definitely worth playing if you have it. Um, we also did Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with our pal Lewis, and we did Pico Park from a couple weeks ago on the podcast. We went back and did the local only levels, which were very fun. I understand why it's local only because they have online lobbies that you can join, and it's not required that you're friends.
No,
And
that's
Hmm.
not why it's
well,
on local
those levels
only.
would be impossible if they were not local only
They
due to
wouldn't be
latency.
possible just on Wi-Fi though.
Yeah, they'd be impossible due to latency.
Yeah.
One of the levels, or well, two. So one of the levels has you have to make 10 consecutive jumps. You each, so you're all one player, and it's switching off between who's controlling the player, and it makes you do 10 consecutive jumps, switching as each player jumps.
That
Interesting.
Yeah, it was
sounds
fun.
annoying.
Yes,
It sounds
also
really
annoying.
cool. Like it's a cool idea, but
I
it
like the
sounds
levels
very
where
annoying.
everybody controls the same guy and you've all got to move together.
Yeah,
Yeah, those ones are fun.
we had that one as well. We because there were very similar levels to it and some of the other courses if I remember correctly, but that level everyone was one guy, and as a team you had to pick, if everyone clicked right, you would go right. So that was fun. Also played the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Finally, I made it through the second case, and obviously Splatoon 3. And then I played some of the game of the week. I'm actually actively playing the game of the week, so it's a good time.
Alrighty,
Ooh.
spin the wheel.
Oh man, I forgot about the game of the week. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
Me and
Not
you
a
too, Cooper.
surprise, but
speaking of
let's
Cooper,
go.
you're up.
Oh, let's go. So my week was pretty eventful, I gotta say. Um, I looked at stuff, went, I can't afford that, and closed out the tabs.
Dude, I love doing that.
Um,
That's my favorite pastime for real. I love doing
Oh,
that.
It's
That's
me on
fun.
we did
eBay.
not do that.
Wait, I did not do
Mm,
that?
No, we did not.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
we did
no.
not. Shush.
Y'all made some big
We'll get to it.
purchases.
We have a
Wait, Alex made a big purchase?
yeah.
We'll get to it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
spoilers. Hey,
Spoilers.
jeez, dude, how
My fault.
inconsiderate.
Let him stand for himself, man.
Okay, so let's see. So what night was that? On so it was this past week. It was on
Bro, what is happening right
Wednesday.
now?
Sorry, Wednesday night.
Cooper is having like the biggest brain fart of his life.
Yeah, he was like
Okay. Okay, so Wednesday night, on Wednesday night, Cal and I went over to our buddies Andrew and Price, who we haven't seen in like 2 years, basically.
Yeah, that was fire.
Dude, that was so fire. We played a little bit of Magic, or we played some Commander. We don't need to know who won. I kind of forgot. Kind of sad.
Not
Andrew
you.
won. Andrew
No,
won.
I don't think. I think it was a tie or something.
Nah, cause Price whooped my ass, and then you whooped Price's ass, and then Andrew whooped your ass.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, it was actually his little brother playing.
Exactly.
Why
I was
didn't-
blindfolded.
Why didn't Cooper and Andrew play while you and Price played?
It's Commander.
And then but why did you and
No, we didn't. We played.
Price go first
It was a free for all.
or go twice?
Yeah, it was free for all. Price took me out of the game. Cooper took Price out of the game, and then Andrew took Cooper out of the game.
That's kind of like Commander kind of works
Okay.
with multiple people. Yeah.
Okay, you did free for all. I got you.
Yeah. Though we were talking like about 2v2s, and we found out, like as we were leaving, we found out that Price also plays disc golf, and that's huge.
Yeah.
Speaking
we
of
had no
which,
idea.
yeah, no, dude, I never would have guessed. I never would have guessed Price played Magic either.
Yeah. Well, he did say he recently got into it.
True, like I think in the past week or so. But no, speaking of which, on Saturday, me, Price, Carlin,
You mean
Seth, Barrett.
you mean me, not Price?
Oh,
All right,
maybe.
Cooper, we're gonna take this from the top. Relax, breathe, breathe, my brother. It's okay.
Not a test.
I know you're excited, but damn, I can feel you shaking through the microphone right now.
Okay, so on Saturday, me, Kyle, Carlin, Seth, and Barrett, we all went disc golfing as like a big group. It was really fun. I forgot who won again. It's kind of unfortunate. I may have won, but I forgot. Can't remember.
I won. Steph got second, and then it was Cooper, then Carlin, then was it Barrett, then Carlin?
I don't know.
Hey, yeah, Cooper's trying to hide. You got podium. That's podium place.
As podium? Oh,
Yeah.
W's. Okay,
You
that's
got
true.
third. You would have gotten bronze.
That is true. Bronze does look cooler than gold.
Me and Steph actually tied on the actual course, but then we played an all or nothing hole for the
True.
training basket, and I won that. So
Yeah, no, because Seth, I was talking to Seth about it afterwards. He's like, yeah, I'm not. He's like, I was like, we were talking. I was like, he didn't do too bad. It's like he's just like, I'm not that great at aiming, so I knew Kyle kind of had it there.
Cooper, this is
Yeah.
you.
I didn't even have to look at the image.
I was
to know
I
what
was
it
thinking
was.
about that. Yeah, I was thinking about that meme too. That's good.
yeah, that really is him. I can't lie.
Well, all right. What else you got?
Yeah, but it was pretty chill though. We played for a while. And we had a nice lunch. Like, we went to this like barbecue place. It was pretty good.
yeah.
Nice.
And then I've been working. I was dog sitting for a little bit, and getting that money, getting that bread, getting that band.
All right, I get it.
And then um I really haven't been playing much like at all, to be honest.
All right. Well,
I
easy
work a lot of
enough.
night shifts, so I kind of like came
It
home
is
and
kind of
like
crazy that
crashed.
Cooper didn't even say Fortnite, bro.
Nah, yeah, no, dude, I've been kind of out of it for real.
Because you were playing a lot of it for a while.
True.
Spin the
But longer than
wheel.
me.
I'll probably get back into it.
I
All
mean,
right,
yeah,
Alex,
but
you're up.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. All right, let's go. I bought a charger because my laptop charger's been acting up really badly.
That came in
Mm.
today.
That did come in at home,
I
so
stole it. It's mine now.
it won't work on your laptop.
that's crazy.
No, Alex, it's okay. Cooper stole it, so you have to get a new one.
It's mine now. I needed a charger. Actually, I lost mine forever ago.
It won't work on your laptop.
We'll see, buddy.
Not
But
Cooper's gonna
But
break his laptop and your charger. Trying to make
please
that work.
don't. It took me a while to find one that would work on my laptop.
Just get a
Legally,
new
I can't
laptop.
open it, so I won't break the law.
That's too expensive.
It's okay. Get the job with Lockheed, and you'll be able to do it.
I don't want that.
But the money,
I don't want
Alex.
to
You don't
sell
want
this.
you don't want to work for the military, essentially.
No.
Sad.
I mean, hey,
I
they
don't either.
pay
To be
Um,
fair,
they sure do pay good.
they do pay well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably war crimes, but hey, they do pay
okay.
well.
I bought a book, Final Fantasy VII's book, The Tale of Two Paths.
Art book.
Yeah, I bought a hardback book. Should have made it home by now. I don't know if this was. I don't think I did this last week, so I must have done it this week. I bought Sonic X Shadow Generation. I'm still on trying to buy a bunch of games now so they aren't all releasing at the same time. Or when they all release, I already have them. I'm now trying to figure it out. And here's what Karen was talking about. I bought 3 Red Flag expansions from Australia.
Oh crap.
3 what?
You
Yeah,
bought you what?
Red Flags.
The card game
Oh,
about
nice.
fate.
Oh, from
Oh,
Australia?
it's the shipping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
must it's the
Australia.
shipping.
Well,
That's what
the
killed me was the shipping was as much as each one.
Ouch.
So if you
Oh, so
pick them
that
up from
it literally there's how much did it cost?
15 apiece plus 15 shipping.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay. I thought it was a lot more than that. $15 shipping, I guess, is fine from across the country.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I'll travel myself.
we
Across
had
the
to
country, I
play right
say,
now.
I'm
across the
telling
planet.
myself. Across the planet, exactly.
Yeah, I'll try.
It's
Yeah.
expansion 1, sexy, and the date that. Because so now I own all of them, but darker. Because darker isn't for sale anywhere.
See, you play all these card games except Magic. I think we need to change that.
I don't want to play Magic.
Being
They
completely
only
real,
have,
I think you would like Magic.
True. I mean,
you
you like
only have
Yu-Gi-Oh.
20 hit points compared to 8,000.
Yeah, but the cards are only doing like 2 or 3 hit points as opposed to like
Several thousand.
500.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much the exact same. It's balanced around that.
I know. I just think there's a video Cooper showed me where it was a
There is
Magic
a
player
pretty funny
learning
video.
Unity. Yeah, and I think it's really funny when he learns how many like. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, if you don't want to, I'm not gonna force you to. But I do think you.
As Cameron mentioned, we played Mario Kart 8 and Pico
Let's
Park
go. Let's go.
And red flag.
and Red Flags. Yes.
I didn't
Um,
mention it this time because I forgot that I had it. I forgot to mention it this time.
and
But,
then
yeah,
Cameron and I
Red Flag.
played Illusion Island before the storm,
True.
and then I played before the storm, Miles Edgeworth 2, and I finally, because I've had it sitting physically, and then I bought it digitally because it was on sale. I finally opened up Apollo Justice Trilogy, and found out it also has an accolades just achievement system thing like the Great Ace Attorney had. And I looked through them. They have a story mode in the 3 collections that aren't the original that the game will play for you. In the Apollo Justice one, if you play with story mode, all but one of the accolades are locked out to you. You can
What is
only
that?
earn one of them.
Oh,
And that one's just change your costume with the DLC costumes. Or they were DLC on the 3DS, but they're included in the collection.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe just to tell people to play the game instead of letting it play it for you.
No.
And then, yeah, no. Yesterday, we went to Epic Universe. No, we went to Universal.
We did
We
Epic
went-
Oh, is it
Universe.
finally open?
No,
No,
we did not go
we
to
went
Epic
and saw the little baby version.
The
It's a
Oh.
preview
model.
center.
the preview
I was
center.
gonna say I didn't think it was supposed to open up for a while.
It's not, and we're doing a big
Not.
online gamers thing when
I
it
bought-
finally does.
I bought
Yeah.
a pen that says Nintendo World on it.
nice.
And then we saw Inside Out 2.
Oh, we did do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Don't spoil anything because I'm gonna go watch it next week. Or not next week. Next.
Okay.
Ant-Man dies.
Taking
What?
all the kids to go see it.
Ant-Man dies.
Ant-Man does,
Crazy.
yeah, sure. I think that's everything. It sounds like a lot, but it's kind of all over.
All
And
right,
obviously
Chelsea.
I worked
Well,
last.
you're finishing us off this week.
Let's
Okay, well,
go.
honestly, I did not do much. Worked. I finished my book, started another book, and started playing Toontown again. That's pretty much it.
What have you been reading?
It's a series from Jennifer Armentrout. It's called From Blood and Ash. It's about they call her the Maiden. It's a girl who's been raised her whole life to think one thing. She thinks she's like the chosen one. She's going to meet the gods and all that stuff. Until one of her guards she got one of the guards passes away, and she got a new guard who ended up being what they call the Dark One or whatever, some shit like that. And he turns out to be like the enemy's son or something like that. And he shows her exactly what's been going on under the covers, and now it's just a whole big revolt in the second book.
That's really cool.
It's actually it's entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like it.
You know, I actually, if you can believe it, I read a book yesterday. Not a whole book, just some of a book.
What was the book?
Yeah,
I
what was
like
the book?
books, so that's not hard to believe at all.
Well, then you obviously don't know me well enough, because I
I know
can't,
that
I
you
can't
don't
read.
like reading, but yeah, I know you don't
Um,
like reading, but
audiobooks,
Right.
I fuck hella with audiobooks, but like actually reading, I like never do that. But I was bored yesterday because I'm stuck in the middle of Iowa and I was off work, so it's this book from, you guys know who Tom Segura is, the stand-up comedian?
yeah.
Yeah, it's his book. It's called I'd Like to Play Alone, Please. I haven't read that much of it, but it's basically like a bunch of his life stories. And it's so funny. I've never laughed at a book before, like basically ever. Probably because I don't really read anything that's like comedy, but this book is so funny. Oh my God. If you like his stand up, this book is hilarious. The I would actually let me read let's see what this says on the a note from the author. The final paragraph in that note says, "One last thing. Are the Taliban really that bad? They seem like a bunch of knuckleheads, but mostly the kind of guys you want to have a beer with."
Bruh.
And it just goes into the book, dude. Yeah, he's like off the cuff in this whole. It's super funny. I was cackling alone in my hotel room reading this book. That's a very unique experience to me. Just thought about that.
Nice.
Okay, so on to Download Station. Game of the Week, Metroid Zero Mission, Game Boy Advance.
kind of
I
mid,
think
to be
I,
honest.
bro, shut
What?
up. You got trash ass
You can
opinions.
play
Booted.
Okay.
Uh, I think I like it better than Metroid Fusion for sure. Like Metroid Fusion's got a kind of a soft spot in my heart. I really, really, really like the art style in Fusion, and I think it's probably the best, my favorite in the series. But Metroid Zero Mission definitely plays better, in my opinion. I really enjoy. I still haven't beaten the game fully, but I will at some point. I definitely really like it.
Oh yeah.
Really in the correct order? Oh, I guess it did. Zero Mission was the most recent for a while. Yeah, in terms of 2D Metroids. I beat this on the Wii U. So I did play it a bit this week, and I was just kind of running around, immediately just kind of knowing where to go, which is pretty good because I haven't played it in a couple years.
Did you complete it when you played it?
What did I post? Hold on. I posted this because I knew I'd forget. I beat the whole game. I know that. I don't think I completed because there were a couple spark challenges that I couldn't do. I can't go 5 rooms with the spark jump. I don't know how people do it. Okay, I found it. I got 84% of the items, and I beat it
Okay.
in a little over 5 hours.
Nice.
That's definitely way better than I'm gonna do. That's for sure. So definitely not bad. Cameron, you're actively playing it. Why are you so quiet over there?
because I was fighting a boss,
Ah,
so I was
had to lock
struggling.
in.
The
Yeah,
last
I'm
You're
really
quieter than
bad at
I am when I'm
timing
fighting
for it.
bosses.
I'm really bad at timing, so I was like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing.
the
Uh,
last segment of the game is probably my favorite segment.
I haven't gotten there yet, so I guess I'll have to report back on that.
Yeah, I figured probably not.
Yeah, I beat the boss. I don't, or well, I assume it's a boss, mini boss, I guess.
What's it look like?
It would look like a lizard that went back into a plant, and then you know, when I killed it, it opened up a formerly vat of acid or whatever you want to call it into an extra area, which is also a vat of acid. Where am I? I
Naturally.
am in Kraid.
Sure you didn't fight Kraid?
I guess I could have.
Probably not. You'd know. He's massive.
Well, cool. Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah.
short, sweet to the point.
It's very, very, I'm enjoying it. Much like Ace Attorney, if I take too much time away from it, I will not be able to finish it because I will have no idea where I am.
You fight a worm? You said lizard?
Like a worm lizard thing? I don't know.
You said in acid. Like it hurt when it...
Yeah. Like
Okay, yeah, that was a boss.
yeah.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, that was a boss.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I had to lock in because
You're probably not collecting enough of the power-ups.
I have one I can't even use right now.
Yeah, I remember getting a couple of those in Zero Mission that took me a while to figure out or like get to the point where I could actually use them.
I keep trying to do the morph ball jump to get into areas I'm not supposed to be in, or at least I don't expect to be able to be in. So I don't actually know what I'm supposed to have.
Super lets you really mess around with areas you're not supposed to be in at that time, but you can be. Dread had a few, and I did a couple of them because they just
Been
made the
there.
bosses easier.
They're
Like
available, so I want to do them.
I know which jump took me forever because you're designed to hit your head, but if you can time it right, you can get to the area and get to a huge section you're not supposed to be in Dread.
Well,
Overall,
I-
good time. Recommend.
It's fun. I'm super glad they finally put this one on because the original's not really worth playing because I mean, play it if you want, but just play this one.
yeah, it's a bit too rough and cryptic for my taste and apparently most people's taste. It's just more worth it to play the Zero Mission one. The graphics are better, the controls are better. It's
Ooh, brother.
not.
Ooh.
It's actually got some like useful utilities like a map.
Does the original has a map? I think it's just awful.
Yeah, it does have a map, one of the maps of all time. Okay, cool. Well, on to the tidbits from there. Resident Evil 2 Remake reached over 13.9 million units sold and is currently the highest selling game in the series.
Good.
Nice.
That's not surprising. It's probably the best one they've done recently. They could have made the second versions, like side B's, make a bit more sense with side A, but that's more a nitpick.
I wonder if Resident Evil 4 is going to top that. You'd think like Resident Evil 4 is the one that everybody always talks about.
I guess it's possible.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have
Um,
to wait and see. Not to like take
I
away
think it
from
hurts.
Resident Evil 2. It's a really really good game.
I think that it hurts that the original Resident Evil 2 is still available. Not that they should remove it. You can buy it on any store that remakes is available on.
Maybe. The Sony Rewards program will end on December 31st, 2024, which is the last day to redeem points in the Sony Rewards catalog and access your account. The Sony Rewards website and mobile app will no longer be available after that date. Didn't we literally like we were doing this podcast when that rewards program got announced, right? Am I making that up?
That you're thinking of the one that I've got, the other one. I own both. I've got an account on both. Hold on, it's down right now on the app. We're talking about
Is that like PS Plus?
PlayStation Stars is currently down. It has been for several
Oh,
weeks
oh.
because I clicked.
I was gonna say it's gonna be crazy the day that we like as a show get to the point where we've watched like a rewards program be born and die.
That will be crazy.
I can't even spend my points on Sony Rewards because the cheapest thing is still more expensive than the amount of points I have. I have 400 points, and the cheapest is 500.
So well yeah, I guess go redeem your points if you have one of those accounts. There's a new Splatfest announced. Palace versus theme park versus beach for where would you spend your summer nights or the weekend of July
Oh,
13th?
I mean,
What
technically,
would you
isn't
reserve
it?
for a day?
Yeah, what would you reserve for a day? But it is for Summer Night Splatfest.
Hmm.
Theme
Y'all want to
park.
know something crazy?
I want to know
One of my
something crazy.
coworkers that I've worked with for a couple years now, I've just found out as of like last Friday, she owns a Wii U, has over 400 hours in Splatoon 3, and is going to be on the theme park team for for the Splatfest, so we gotta try to rope her into that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I can't believe I actually met somebody else that owns a Wii U. I didn't think that was ever gonna actually happen. I thought we were like fake. I thought we might have been skinwalkers, so that's cool.
It's
Go
just
find
us
out.
and Scott the Waz.
Yeah, Scott the Waz owns like what
All of
13.3999 million, and we own the other 4 or 3.
Right.
So yeah, that's weekend of July 13th. Woo, Splatfest again. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake will have a performance mode for PS5 and 3 difficulty settings. Wait, you're
Okay.
telling me the PS5
Wait,
can't
what?
manage HD 2D at max everything?
Apparently not.
Insane.
How good is this game
Probably.
gonna look?
Honestly,
hopefully
more
damn
than
good.
likely,
The
it's
best looking
probably
game
like
of all time.
they probably made it designed to be Switch first and then ported it to other things. Or maybe
And
the PS5 is just bad.
the PS5 is just bad. Great.
Me, who plays on my PS5 a lot.
The Shin Megami Tensei 5 series has sold over 1.6 million units worldwide. Woo.
That's good for 2 games. The original one and its remaster, re-release.
Yeah, the
Re-release
Vengeance, right?
exactly. Yeah.
That one had a pretty strong release, yeah.
Yeah, I did want to cover this real quick. Cooper and I were talking about the Dragon Quest III HD2D remake. Remake collector's edition that Square Enix is
Yeah,
selling. We were talking about this last week.
dude.
Cooper, you want to tell them how much this cost, or let them look at it first?
Yeah, let them look.
Oh,
Let them look first.
Like,
Where was it?
died.
We just lose Alex.
Oh, no, Alex was here. Hello.
He's still talking.
I heard
I know
Alex.
he's still talking.
Now
Oh.
he
Is it me?
crashed.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, Cameron, you're still there.
Yeah, I hear both Cameron and Chelsea.
This is one hell of an episode.
Dude, this
I'll
is
tell you what.
Dang man.
Okay,
You-
so
yeah.
while we wait for him to come back, what are we supposed to
Mhm.
be doing here? Looking at how expensive this is?
Yeah. Guess the price. Yeah. I guess wait for Alex to get back, but like think of a price.
Okay.
I don't know. That doesn't really look like that much, though.
Our Wi-Fi
But
just
then
went out
again-
again.
Oh boy.
Well,
Okay,
we were
we're back
talking about the
again. We
Dragon
got
Quest
everybody. Yeah,
collector's
so
edition.
we need to guess how much this Dragon Quest thing
True.
costs. Now,
True.
I want one hint, and that hint needs to be: is this like is it an outrageous price for what you're getting?
Outrageous.
In your opinion, it's
Yeah.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be
Well,
fair,
it
most
doesn't
things
look
are.
like. I mean, obviously, I'm not a huge fan of Dragon Quest, so none of this really like looks super impressive to me. But honestly, what you see there doesn't look like a whole lot.
Hmm.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's not.
say like
The only physical things you're getting are the
70
cool
bucks.
box, the game, and then the acrylic stuff. Everything else is in-game items and then digital wallpapers.
To be fair, it is like 20
Ooh.
acrylic stands.
I'll
So
say
keep
like
that in mind on your
70
guess.
bucks.
70.
$200.
Like with like 70 as that's what it costs the game and the thing, or 70 is for the rest of the junk in the collector's edition.
How much does
on
the
top
game
of the
cost?
game.
Like I'm saying, I think that whatever you're getting in that picture is like 70 bucks or so.
Okay.
That doesn't
How
look
much
like much
how
to
much
me.
is the
I mean,
game?
maybe I'm just blind, but
It's 60. So
oh,
keep
okay.
that in
If
mind.
the game by itself is that
If the game
box
by
that you showed
itself
me
is
include the
60
game?
and it's outrageous, it's got to be like $200.
I don't think it's quite that much. I'm gonna say like 150. Surely they're not so crazy as to make it
Dude,
Cameron,
200.
yeah, the
what's
fact that
your
Cooper's
guess?
laughing at my $200 estimate scares me.
Cooper, shush.
Yeah,
Cameron, what's your guess?
I'm thinking 150. If it includes the game, 150.
Cameron, you gonna?
He died again.
Cameron.
Oh no! Did the Wi-Fi go out a third time, bro?
The
Ain't
Wi-Fi
no way.
hasn't come back. I don't know how he had it. I'm on my phone.
Well,
True.
okay. So, Cameron, what's your guess on the price for this thingy?
He's gone again.
No.
Seriously?
Oh, there he is. Cameron said seriously and then went away again. Oh no, he's there. Cameron, keep talking.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's actually fixed. This fucking sucks.
No, it is. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can hear y'all, but
We
like
can hear you.
it's
Hello?
not consistent.
Hello.
Like
Sounds
it's
consistent enough to me.
Well, then we gotta go. We gotta hurry
All
up
right,
while the
good.
game's
Cooper can
good.
hear
What's
me.
your
We're good.
what's
Go,
your
go,
price?
go, go, go.
for the collector's edition,
Yeah.
250.
Okay.
I have no idea what
Okay,
anyone else like is a
150,
disconnect to me.
200, and 250.
All right.
Yeah,
Is
Kyle
that all
said
our
150.
guesses?
I said 200.
Okay. One of you is correct. Yay! It's Grant.
Yay.
Let's go! Outrageous. That is a fucking outrageous, dude. $200 for a game in a box and some acrylic cutouts and then digital wallpapers and in-game items. Bro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
That's
absolutely so
If
stupid.
it had like a
That's wild.
soundtrack or an art book, it'd be
I
fine
love
with its
when
price
games
because you're
come
getting
with
like 20
soundtrack.
other things. I
Yeah.
don't get why it doesn't have either of those.
Literally, no, dude, it
No,
has-
dude, even with an art book, that's a scam. Those are acrylic
True.
cutouts that are probably just printed on there. That's not actual stuff. That's
Are
like
they?
that's
The
mass
shit,
producible things. Yeah, that's garbage.
Dude,
half the
well,
shit
okay,
is like in game too.
true.
It's
True.
not even
That
like. I don't even feel like it's that worth it.
the
If you don't
What's
get any
worse?
like sort of like memorabilia, like collectible type shit, why are you gonna charge the prices for collector type shit?
Hold on,
dude,
I got
Facts.
one
that's why
more
I'm like,
collector's edition. Tell me
that's why I'm
which
like,
one
I
y'all
don't
think is
want.
It doesn't
worse.
matter though.
I
In my
don't,
opinion,
that's why I don't want to buy the digital deluxe version of Monkey Ball that comes out tomorrow because it's just a bunch of DLC costumes.
All right,
I'm like,
what's
what's the
worse?
point?
The Dragon Quest
Dumbass.
that's 200 or this, which was 300?
Still that
Hogwarts Legacy thing. Let's see.
the
Let's see.
floating one that barely floats above the book.
Let's see. If the game was 60, you're paying
This was
240.
this
for
was
it.
$300.
Game was
That
70.
game was actually,
This was
300.
that game was
300.
actually worth, you know,
Um,
worth playing. Dragon Quest, I don't really love, so I'm always gonna be a little bit biased.
I'm gonna say Hogwarts is slightly more worth it because you at least get something that's a bit unique. It's not just printed acrylic cutouts. It's like
Yeah.
at least something
That's
that kind of
also
floats.
fair.
It's not excusable, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not trying to cut Hogwarts Legacy any slack because that's garbage.
Right.
$300.
That's terrible. Yeah.
But I think
I
I'd
mean,
have to give
Could have been.
like a sliver of an edge to Hogwarts.
I will give Hogwarts that because like a $60 game, so you're paying basically 240, and it is kind of cool, especially like in our house, it would look kind of cool because of all our Harry Potter stuff. So it just kind of fit the theme because it's not really like game specific or anything.
Yeah, I mean, y'all's house is kind of like the Burrow anyway, so.
True,
Have I,
but
Kyle, have I told you that in the same vein, after I moved down here, my apartment, where regardless of where it is called Shell Cottage after Bill's house.
You did not, but that's fire.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm trying to find it up. I know one more collector's edition. I don't remember what it cost when it
What?
came.
Okay, but why does everybody advertise the box, dude?
Yeah,
I
like
don't
bro,
know.
of course it
The
comes in a
box.
box.
I really
I
feel
would
like the
hope
box is the
so.
least cool part about it. and then that's what everybody wants to show. Like,
Because it's
Well, I
something
think
they
this
can
had a
list.
good.
It's an item they can list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't.
This is one of the boxes of all time.
I feel
Okay,
like
I think I
the
know what this came out as. So I think
That
we're good.
was,
So
I want to say that was 180.
I feel
you
like
think it
the
was
way
No,
that the
100?
box
no, that
looks is
No,
basically
no,
this
the
wait,
was
no,
last things that
240.
people
That
look
was
at.
240.
this was 300.
Shit.
What was 300?
What I
The
just
one you just
posted.
posted.
The Hogwarts Legacy.
300.
No, I
No,
posted a
the
new
Oh,
one.
Jedi
Jedi.
Survivor.
Oh,
That is a
oh, I see
different
it.
Everything I'm
lightsaber than the one that they sell in the parks.
Okay, that.
yeah, everything I'm finding
Interestingly
says it
enough.
was 300.
But is it?
Okay,
It's
so
hard
at
to
least
tell,
at
right? It
least
doesn't actually.
that box has the potential to be cool as a piece of
It's
it. Like
yeah.
it's like a big container for that thing. It's not
I
just
was
like
gonna
a
say
paper box.
it's a magnetic
Right.
box, so it's at least it's something. Yeah.
Is it like a? It's metal, right? Like it's a like a
Yeah.
tin box.
Yeah. Same
See, that's
premium
kind of cool.
magnetic
It says
box.
premium
You can take
magnetic
the game
box,
out,
so
put
I
the
don't know.
game on your game shelf, and then put the box like on display using like putting other stuff inside of it, like using it for something else. And then
True.
it's like, hey, where'd you get that box? That's a cool box. And you're like, oh, I got it from the Jedi Survivor, blah blah blah.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Correct.
I don't know. You know, I don't care about that stuff enough. I'm not gonna spend extra money. I'm just gonna play the game.
True.
Let the hours of fun speak for themselves.
All right. Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings animation gets additional content as a PlayStation exclusive. Woo. Not woo. I
Yeah,
don't know.
not woo. Why is I mean that's where I own it, but like why is it getting extra content in the NAN as a cutscene? What?
Um,
What a weird exclusive thing.
this smells like Sega.
This smells like Sony paid them and they went, shit, we gotta give them something. Extended movie.
For no reason.
PlayStation is skipping Gamescom again this year. PlayStation doesn't show up to anything anymore. That's not even news.
Right?
This is
Mhm.
news. Good news.
Miyazaki spends 95% of his time directing games, despite From Software president title. I really get my hands dirty. Really get my hands dirty. Excuse me.
Daddy.
Dirty.
All
Daggy.
right.
Yeah, no, he really doesn't give it a rest ever. That doesn't surprise me.
I mean, if I was gonna be a part of a company, I would really like, like the president of the company being like a worker.
Yeah.
That seems like based.
Yeah.
And like
No,
also
I
that means
agree.
they're
It's
gonna treat
definitely.
everybody else like a worker too.
You know that they like understand how it feels to be overworked because they're constantly overworking themselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like whenever everybody is pushing to meet a deadline, it's not somebody yelling at you, it's somebody standing right next to you doing the exact same thing. Like, hey,
True.
let's knock this out.
Also, there is a F-Zero Tetris 99 event, or Tetris 99 and F-Zero 99 event. I forget F-Zero 99 is
No,
the thing.
yeah, it's
Is that like an
Tetris
online
99
F-Zero?
is yeah, but this
That's
one
cool.
is Tetris 99 with an F-Zero theme for it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to when that is. I didn't see the actual announcement. I just saw the
Dude, it wouldn't be the
everyone saying it
podcast
was
without
announced.
Cameron hastily adding Tetris 99 things at the very end of the tidbit section.
It's because
Without
they
fail.
announced them during the show.
Right.
Actually, even Nintendo doesn't say right when it's being held. Why are you doing this? Wait, no, they kind of do, but it's blocked. Thanks, Twitter. This weekend. That is this weekend.
Okay.
That is a brand new announcement this weekend.
Oh,
Well, there
wow.
you go. Old but still interesting tidbit for the week. I thought of this because I got that 2DS this week, and I think this is actually really interesting. So the 2DS is actually constructed with a singular panel, like screen inside of it, and it's just programmed and designed to make it look like it's two screens, like all the other ones, but it's literally just a
Oh,
singular screen
I actually
programmed to
knew
be
this one.
two.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Really
it's a
cool.
that's
cost
sick.
cutting measure because it's cheaper to just put one screen instead of two. So it helped keep the price down on this model.
Yeah.
It's
$80
really
for
weird. If you should look up a teardown of it or something if you're curious because
No, it
it's
is
really weird. They
interesting
open
to
the
see
bag and they
it.
just like take it out, just one big panel, and it's programmed. But it fools you. It's like you really can't tell from the
not without
outside.
tearing it down. And I mean, why is a normal consumer going to tear it down? They're not.
Yeah. So pretty interesting little thing there. Onto the rumors from the Xbox Era podcast. Sony might bring select PlayStation 3 games to PlayStation 5 via backwards compatibility. No streaming required.
Oh, please bring Lord of the Rings Conquest, bro.
I assume digital only.
It would be
Yeah, I would
digital
assume.
only. Let's be honest. They aren't going to
But I
spend
need
the
to see if
time.
that game holds up because that was like my childhood.
But I would be happy to play old PS3 games.
Me too.
Not requiring streaming,
True.
because that's all you can do right now with them if you have a high enough tier.
Did they ever
I
port Infamous?
Did they port Infamous? I know.
Because that's a huge PS3 game that
Hold
if they
on.
didn't port, I would love to play again.
I've got my PS3 open. Let me see if it's.
Yeah, go check.
Yes, you can play it streaming and to DLC and Lost First Light is for sale or given away. I don't know. And Second Son is on PlayStation Plus, so they're all kind of here.
Nice.
But you have to stream 1, 2, and Festival of Blood, which I hate streaming games. It doesn't run correctly, and especially
Yeah.
games like that where you need to make not precise jumps, but pretty good jumps.
Yeah.
I still dream of the day that I wish I could go to the alternate universe where a PS5 could take any disc from a PlayStation 1 through a PlayStation 5 disc and it would play it.
Oh yeah.
No, go to the alternate universe where it can also play PSP and Vita
Just all
compatibility.
Sony games. The
Yeah,
perfect
literally.
example of backwards compatibility. And hopefully in that universe, Nintendo has adapters for the 3DS and it can be played on the Switch.
That'd be nuts.
That'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they
Jeff.
don't have a design for it, because they did it on the Wii U and you can play on a single screen on that. So
I mean, you certainly could, but I'd rather them remake them like they've been. The two screens on one screen was awkward. At least the two screens on the Wii U worked like it should.
that's true.
And even then, it was still a little clunky.
Yeah.
It's because it's so
I feel
disconnected.
like
It's just,
obviously I
DS and
understand like
3DS
they
stuff is not meant to be played on anything but a DS or 3DS.
Well, not without
yeah.
changing it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like I understand that, obviously it takes a lot of effort to port them over, but like if you pay for the game already and then they, port it and then you have to pay again is kind of annoying. But obviously it makes sense.
Welcome to how Nintendo sells Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Well, Sony's doing that as a lot of their things have been like,
Well, like that's what I'm saying. Like
we made
obviously it makes
this.
sense, but it is
No, they
quite
charge you
Last of
obnoxious.
Us.
$10 for an upgrade from PS4 to PS5 on a lot of
Last of
games.
Us getting 3 versions in a decade.
Last of Us is different. It did not have the upgrade
Because they just said,
pass.
here's a PS5 version.
Pay for it if you want it.
And I'm like, I didn't want to pay for it the first time.
Bozo.
I am like the only person that actually hates that game.
The Last of Us?
Yeah, I don't care for it.
I mean, it made me cry at the end of it.
I didn't
But I'm a
get
bit of a
the,
bitch
I didn't
anyway,
get
so
to
that's
the
not
end.
very surprising.
Shocker, the
didn't get
guy
to the
that doesn't
ending.
like the third-person story-driven shooter games isn't impressed by The Last of Us. Also, the sky gets blue during the day and then is not at night. More at 11.
What?
What?
Also, water is wet.
Yep.
You're wrong.
Okay,
I'm
we're
not.
not doing this. We're not doing this.
Water
No,
can be
no,
wet.
no, no.
Well,
Cooper,
let's
dude,
talk about
Cooper's
the
gonna go off,
podcast.
bro. We
Let's talk
can't,
about
we
the
can't be letting
podcast.
Cooper do this.
We're gonna get a 3-hour episode. Hang on.
No, wait,
No, we don't have
no,
time for that.
we
We
don't
keep
have time.
losing
We keep
Wi-Fi.
losing Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Uh,
true.
Jeff
We're
Grubb
lucky this
has
time.
also heard that PS3 emulation is in the works.
So hopefully, with two of them claiming it, it will be true.
yeah.
Something. I don't
Or
know
it's
what,
like the
but
Switch
something.
Pro. Because we've heard this for years. It's the Switch Pro for Sony.
Jet Set Radio had some of the images leaked for the remake.
I
I did
posted
see.
these under
Yeah,
spoiler tag.
I saw that.
I don't know. It looks good. Hopefully the game's good. And that
Yeah,
this
I'm not.
upsells the games as a service
I think the
version
best
that
thing I can say about these images is that I'm not concerned. So.
True.
True.
I'm showing Chelsea as if she's got any idea what this game is.
No idea.
He's in your Monkey Ball game that releases tomorrow.
Not yet. He's not. He will be. He's, yeah.
He's one of the DLC characters.
According to Windows Central, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection is skipping Xbox because Capcom likes a pipeline for porting MT framework games to the series consoles. Oh
So
man,
let's
it's
talk about
starting,
this
dude.
for a
Games are
little.
starting to skip Xbox. It's happening.
Oh
MT
no! How
framework is an old.
awful!
Hold on. MT framework is an old framework Capcom used to use before they started using everything with the RE engine. So the only reason the Marvel and Capcom collection is using this framework thing is because it's easier to use that than the RE because the games they already released as collections, like their old fighting arcade games, use this engine.
Hmm.
Like this is
Oh,
supposed to basically be a retired engine, but it's easier to use this engine for this collection.
Yeah,
But
makes
it
sense.
is skipping Xbox, which is weird because I thought, and Grant can confirm, Series X can play one games, right?
Xbox One games, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how the PS5 is getting it because the PS5 doesn't have a direct version on the frame link, but they're putting it on the
PS4
PS4.
and upgrading
Are
it.
they putting it on Xbox One?
No,
Oh, there's not an Xbox at all. Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
El
Well,
Bozos.
or
Um,
maybe I'm
it's
wrong. Hold
awesome.
on.
For the Switch version, it's gonna be disc only. It will not. You will not have to download any of it.
I get so
I
much
hate that that's
art
a
of
bragging point.
yeah, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam. That's what I thought. Okay.
Damn.
For these 6 games. I keep seeing all over the internet of people shipping Morgana and Spider-Man.
It's because of the way they look at each other.
No, it's because of the ending with
Where
they're
they look at
together.
each other.
Cameron, you
Yeah.
said that like you were already too familiar with why
I
they were.
okay. So my Reddit feed keeps having r/Spider-Man, and they posted a lot of it. So I've seen it multiple times.
Ah, I got you. All right, well, finishing topic for the week. What video game would work best turned into a movie or TV series?
I forgot I put this here. Hold on.
Not The Sims.
I mean,
No, that's happening, and it's
I
gonna be
know.
horrible.
It's going to be horrible. That's why I said not The Sims.
you
I think
already
Hmm.
know my answer to this question.
I think
It's Elden
Mario
Ring.
Kart. I think Mario
You
Kart
think
could be an
Elden
interesting
Ring
one.
would work well as a movie or series?
I think it'd work really well as a series.
Not a movie.
There's too much shit in this game for it to just be condensed into like 2 hours.
True.
Pikmin.
Actually, I could get behind that
That
As
could
a
be fun.
series?
as
mean, either
a
or.
probably a movie. I think it'd probably be better as a movie.
I could definitely get
Oh,
behind a
yeah.
Pikmin movie.
I think
I
That'd be
can
kind of
see
2
the
and
cool.
first one
3.
That would be
working.
fun.
2 and
Yeah.
3 would have to be series, but Pikmin 1 could be a movie.
Yeah, I don't think it would work outside of Pikmin 1 in movie format. The other ones turning into a
The others are
series
too
thing,
long.
yeah. Like
But
I just
I
Pikmin
think
1, you have a solid start, you have a solid end. You just got to figure out how you do each of the areas. But
I
Yeah.
think if you got the right team, it would work. I also think any Resident Evil, if it was done well, could work as a series.
Yeah,
Yep.
Resident Evil could
Mhm.
definitely be a
Resident
series.
Evil,
You've kind of
I think
got the natural breakpoints during the game for
a
where the
series.
episodes would end. Instead,
That's
they're always
true.
like, let's do a movie.
And it's not just a movie. Let's do a bad movie some of the time.
Oh, well, I guess they did a series and it was trash.
Well,
It
yeah, but
was yeah.
now that they know video games can make money,
This was
Sonic and
released
Mario,
during that. Netflix made a Resident Evil series, and I'm not
that
talking
doesn't.
about the animated one. I'm talking about it starred Lance something,
I don't
Lance
remember that one.
Armstrong or Redrick. Sorry,
I was gonna say, isn't that an astronaut?
yeah, my bad. I was thinking too fast. He was Albert Wesker, my favorite casting of all time. I will post him in the game accurate outfit.
Wait, Cameron, did you say that an astronaut?
Well, I
Lance
said
Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong first, but
Yeah, that's
that's the
Neil
cyclist, right?
Armstrong's the guy that landed on the moon.
Fuck.
Lance Armstrong is the biker.
I was like, wait, no, that was not Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, Lance Armstrong was the biker that got involved with the Me Too movement.
Oh, I didn't. Like, I heard
He got
Armstrong,
wrapped up in the
dude.
Me Too movement.
I heard Armstrong. You went astronaut.
Let's see. Yeah, former professional road racing cyclist from he won the Tour de France a record 7 consecutive times from 1999 to 2005, but was stripped of his titles after investigation into doping allegations, called the Lance Armstrong doping case. Yeah, so he
Yeah,
was
that
just a
too.
druggie. He was on those
Hell.
roids, and that's how he
Yeah,
won Tour de France.
he also did drugs.
Okay. Animal Crossing could work. I mean, it's already got movies from Japan, but it could work as a movie or a series, depending on how
Yeah.
you want to roll it.
Dude.
I think it'd be better as a series.
Yeah.
Fun.
It would
Let's
make more.
hear me
I
out.
feel
Hear
like it
me
would
out.
make more
Let's
sense.
erase Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures and make a good Pac-Man series.
Fair.
Oh, actually, you know
Hear
what
me
would
out.
really work as a series? Go ahead, Cooper. I'll tell you mine after you go.
Okay, bet. Maybe a horror, maybe like more a horror idea, but like Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about that several times.
We have.
Yeah, we talked
It'd be
about that
so
because of the
good.
Mario movie.
I was
Yeah,
saying,
Yeah.
me,
but it'd be
me and
so
Grant have been
good.
pleading for a Luigi's Mansion.
It'd be so
But it
good.
I
it
actually think
very
you could
much
get away with a movie. I'd prefer a series, but I always
Series
prefer.
would be
very
really good.
Series
very
could
much
work.
similar vein as Alex was talking about with Resident Evil, though.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
a
true.
Resident Evil 7 series would go so hard. I would
It would
love
go
that.
very
That's true.
crazy.
And again, you've kind of got the natural breakpoints for the episodes.
Yeah.
True.
True.
Hear
so
me
I-
out.
Go ahead.
No, you go. You go. I've already talked a couple times. You
Okay.
go first.
I think that an Ace Attorney series could be really cool.
They did one.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
did one
Never mind. I
It-
did
as
not
an
know that.
anime.
It
Yeah, they
Oh,
did
had
an
3
anime.
seasons. It had its own unique.
I don't think I've seen those.
I did not know that.
I
Well,
think I've
It-
only seen the first one.
color
So
me impressed.
yeah, it had one
Is it any
unique
good?
case that they made for the anime. It's pretty good.
Hmm.
It's weird because there's like things that they're like, oh, it's kind of referencing like the English dub, but it's very weird if you're watching the dub version and you play the games because the games take place in America in the dub version, and this has stayed true for the past 20 years, 25 years. Um, in the anime, it is Japan. It is not,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
in the Japan games version of the games, it is Japan. So technically correct, but weird when the games have been set. When the
Right.
dub version's been set in America for so long.
Fair. Hear me out.
What's the name?
A Mario Kart movie or series, but kind of like Cars, where it's just focused on like a single racer.
I think they've kind of done the extent of Mario Kart they'll do.
The only way I could see that it was what's that movie franchise Speed Racer?
Yeah,
Like the
he's
white
got the
car with the gadget
yeah,
wheel?
yeah, and the red. He's got like a red stripe on his helmet.
Yeah, the only way I
Yeah,
could see a Mario Kart thing would work is like something like that.
fair.
Um, I don't know.
Yeah.
God of War could be a pretty good movie, I think.
God of War could be a very good movie.
Which God of
I
War
think the
would you
newer
start with,
ones.
though?
I think the newer ones could be a better movie than the older ones, but the old God of Wars still very much so hold up in my mind.
I would.
I
I
just
don't
think
know.
it
It
could be.
depends on what you want. Like, if you want more like more drama and like story building, then you'd use one of the newer ones. But if you
Which
want
are
like
gonna
a
be stronger for
classic,
movies.
Do like visceral action.
yeah, if you want like a classic, just badass action hero or
It
just
depends.
action
Definitely,
movie kind of
definitely
thing,
fair.
you'd
It
go with an
fully
older
depends on
one.
which market you
I'm
want
a
to go
little bit.
for.
Yeah,
That's
Kind of
also
like
fair.
how
I'm a little bit
Transformers
biased though.
fails, right?
yeah.
I'm a little bit biased though because I do love Norse mythology more than I love Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
However, I played the original God of War games on the PS3, um,
Yeah.
and that will never get old. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be happy either way.
I mean, hypothetically, you could do both, but you couldn't do live action.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't last that long to do
Hear
all of that.
me out
Hear me
again.
out. Oh,
Go
you got
ahead,
it.
Coop.
Oh,
No,
hear me out.
I'm listening. Why are you giggling?
I'm already
It's
out.
gonna
I'm
be
already
some
out. I'm
joke.
already out. I just know it's not gonna be good.
I know that I said I was listening, but you
but
immediately
like,
started giggling and
yeah,
discredited
before you even
everything
said
that you're about to
anything,
say. You're discrediting everything you're about to say.
because it's a clear joke. Goober, come on.
Cars 2 for the Wii as a movie.
All right, Cameron, what you got?
All right, actually, hear me out. A Donkey Kong Country series, but it doesn't suck.
Wait, what?
Bro, one of the game stores I was at this weekend had that playing on their TV.
Oh my gosh, it's cursed.
And I was like, oh my
It's
God, I
free
forgot
on
about that
YouTube
to the
now.
guy. And he
Well,
was
I
like,
think it's
yeah, it actually goes really hard. And I was like, are you serious?
I think it's kind of
Okay.
funny.
He's watched it too many times, so
He's
he actually
he's
I think
likes it.
unironically
indoctrinated.
watching it is kind of fucking hilarious.
That's true.
He's like, hey
Okay.
guys, look at this fancy new movie I found. Never before
I,
seen.
I think it went for free on YouTube recently, so like it's not out of the question that someone would be watching it. But like, why?
But I mean, yeah.
Okay, hear me out though. Genuine answer: Smash Bros would be fire. Like build off of like Subspace or build off of World of Light.
I think Subspace would be
Okay,
cool.
World of Light kind of sucks. Subspace would be fire.
True.
I could definitely see Subspace being, but I don't know. Smash is just such a unique
It's too much licensing
thing.
problems.
Yeah, it's such a unique thing. I think it'd
Yeah.
be hard
That
to
is-
make a good show or movie following the plotline of Smash.
Yeah.
You'd basically have like all the Nintendo properties, and that would be it. There would be no third parties.
I actually think Fire Emblem would kill it as an anime. I know they did one a very long time.
Yeah, that's probably an easy answer. Like Fire Emblem fans
Very.
and anime fans, Venn diagram's kind of large there.
Venn diagram's kind of a circle.
Yeah.
I mean, not a complete circle, but like mostly a circle. So that could definitely work.
And by anime a long time ago, I mean 2 episodes because that's what they released. And Marth was called Mars.
Mars.
Mars. Oh, actually, dude. Like you could do literally like dang, what is it called? What is it called? Rocky, right? The fighting movie. But you do
Yeah.
that with Punch
With-
Out with Little Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, as like a little special
fun.
series, like 6 episodes or something.
Yeah.
That'd
No,
be fun.
Like
it's
West of
Rocky
Fame or
with
something.
Little Mac.
Hey, that look. Companies love easy money.
True.
Somebody's gonna do that. Universal's gonna do that. Give them time.
I could see it happening.
I don't think they own Rocky.
They don't have to own Rocky. Disney didn't own the movie they ripped Cars off of.
No, Cars is original. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's not.
Nice, Cooper.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, I
will-
think that's
so my answer when I wrote this question, real quick, was Yakuza, and then they actually announced a series.
Oh, so you win.
Oh wow. Yeah. Wait, one more answer. One more answer for the road.
Okay, in the podcast, he's giggling.
No. Hear me out. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game, as a movie.
Are you excited for that Lego movie they're releasing, Cooper, with the
Will Ferrell.
singer?
Pharrell Williams, not Will Ferrell.
Close enough.
No. No, not close enough. All right, yeah, that's gonna end us for this. End this episode for us this week. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcasts, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at OnlineGamers with a K. What video game do you want to see as a movie or a series? Let us know. And we'll be back next week for more gaming talk and discussion. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.